I felt like Kels probably should have got a little love. I honestly thought she probably should have been player of the month. Just what she was doing, and at the clip she was doing it, I think she was like 50, 40, 90 this month, which is really, really hard to do.
Clark and Kelsey Mitchell, they are incredible. And I'm going to start with Kelsey Mitchell only because we're going to talk about Caitlin Clark. Of course, we know she is the engine that drives everything.
Everyone's good.
Oh, girl, see square. She's keep, I think she does a really great job of I think Caitlin specifically is a household name, and I think that she's going to continue to, bring in the arena and kind of like put us in a position to have all the fans in the world. So
the Indiana Fever are on fire, and it's all thanks to Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark. But make no mistake, this isn't just about the team getting better. It's about Kelsey Mitchell taking over the WNBA. She's gone from being overlooked to becoming a superstar, and she's bringing the Fever right along with her.
Oh, just about 9 boards a game. Boston season opening. Satu closes.
If you haven't been paying attention, now's the time, because Kelsey Mitchell is changing the game, one amazing play at a time. Kelsey Mitchell is playing like she has something to prove, and boy, is she proving it. For years, she was just trying to find her place in the league. She wasn't a top draft pick. She didn't come from a famous college, and she wasn't on everyone's radar.
So I feel very fortunate to play with her, and honestly, I'm not even trying to be corny. Like, I really think she deserved it. So I think sharing that with her, and I feel lucky to have a kind of a backcourt mate that has been through this for 7 years.
But that's what makes her story so incredible. Mitchell didn't have anything handed to her. She worked hard for everything, and now she's making sure everyone knows her name. Mitchell has been with the Fever for 7 seasons, and most of those years were tough. 4 seasons with almost no wins, that's rough. A lot of players would have given up or switched teams, but not Mitchell. She stuck it out, kept fighting, and now all that hard work is paying off. This season, she's not just playing well, she's on another level. Mitchell is averaging over 25 points per game, shooting almost 50% from the field, and over 40% from three-point range. Those numbers aren't just good, they're amazing. Mitchell is setting records, making big plays, and showing that she's not just part of the team, she's leading it. And it's not just about the points Mitchell scores, it's about how she's changed the team's attitude. The Fever were used to losing, but now, with Mitchell leading the way, they're fighting every game. The Fever have jumped up to 6th place, and they're playing with speed, confidence, and a lot of heart. Mitchell's 5 straight games with 20 or more points aren't just impressive, they're game-changing. She's setting records and showing that she can lead the Fever to new heights.
This league, and she's gone through the rough times with the Indiana Fever. And so to see her shining in this moment while the Indiana Fever are experiencing being above 500.
This season, Mitchell is showing everyone that she's not just good, she's one of the best in the league. Every time she steps on the court, she's playing with passion and determination, showing that she belongs at the top. And then there's Caitlin Clark, the rookie who's making waves right alongside Mitchell. Critics said Clark wouldn't make it in the WNBA. They said her deep threes and flashy plays wouldn't work in the pros, but Clark has proved them all wrong. She's averaging 18.7 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.6 rebounds per game. She's not just playing well, she's thriving. Clark set a WNBA record with 19 assists in a game, and she's showing that she can score, pass, and lead just like the best of them. Together, Mitchell and Clark are unstoppable. They're not just teammates. They're a dynamic duo that's turning the Fever into a team no one wants to face. Mitchell scores, Clark sets up plays, and together they make magic on the court. They push the pace, stretch defenses, and keep everyone guessing. Watching them play is like watching 2 pros who've been playing together for years. She made every big shot, led her team, and showed that she's not just a player, she's a leader. Over the last 7 games, Mitchell has averaged 28.3 points, second only to MVP favorite A'ja Wilson. That's not just good, that's elite. Mitchell is proving that she's not just having a good season, she's one of the best in the league right now. And Clark is right there with her, making plays and hitting big shots. People said Clark wouldn't fit in at the pro level, but she's shown she belongs. Clark has taken every bit of criticism and used it as fuel. She's hitting deep threes, making slick passes, and playing defense like she's got something to prove. Clark is setting records, making big plays, and showing that she's not just a rookie, she's a star. Mitchell and Clark together are a nightmare for other teams. They're fast, they're smart, and they play with so much energy. The Fever aren't just a team to watch, they're a team to fear. They've gone from being at the bottom to being in the playoffs, and they're not just happy to be there, they're ready to make a run. Mitchell's scoring and Clark's playmaking are leading the way, but the whole team is stepping up. The Fever are playing like a team that believes they can beat anyone, and with Mitchell and Clark leading the charge, anything is possible. The Fever's rise isn't just a good story, it's a game changer. They've gone from being written off to being one of the most exciting teams in the WNBA. Mitchell and Clark aren't just playing the game, they're changing it. They're showing that with talent, hard work, and a never-give-up attitude, anything is possible. The Fever are on a roll and they're not slowing down. From last place to the playoffs, the Fever have made a huge turnaround, and it's all thanks to Mitchell and Clark. They've broken the longest playoff drought in WNBA history, and they're not just here to play, they're here to win. With Mitchell scoring like crazy and Clark making plays all over the court, the Fever are ready to take on anyone.